Hello, world, and welcome to the second episode of Hocusology. This is your host, Wolfrey, aka Nightwolf. Sorry it took so long for me to get back. I just needed a moment to regain my energy and channel it back into everything that I'm doing. I slipped up for a bit and I let myself get taken away. So this episode is just going to be about energy today. Pretty much and dealing with everything that's going on, like I said before, with a lot of things that's going on in this world, different realms and everything. The main thing is that you need to protect your energy. Your energy is one of the most important things that signifies who you are. Pretty much what you're capable of doing, where you could go in life, and everything. Like, when you come across certain people, there's people that could feed your energy to help you grow, help motivate you, help push you forward. There's other people that will just suck you dry, completely draining you. And honestly, you do it to yourselves as well. Where pretty much you just could either motivate yourself and keep that drive continuously going, which is sometimes pretty hard, especially if you don't have a good supportive team behind you, or if you're one of the individuals that could easily motivate yourself. Or shit, more power to you. And that's definitely something that I'm working on. Also, even in times when you start feeling discouraged and down or maybe depressed, etc., your energy projects out onto that. Well, not projects, it feeds off of that. And the outcome within a realm of which we're living in falls under that as well. So, I've been doing a lot of research on things as far as focusing and channeling nothing but positive energy and just keeping it going, manifestations, affirmations, where pretty much now I do it like every morning before I start my day. I just say to the universe, show me how great my day can be. And honestly, ever since I started doing that, my day's been extremely good, like extremely good. And some people could say, oh, maybe it's a coincidence, where maybe it's just you making your day go great. But it's like, when you do that, a lot of people need to understand the connection that we have with the universe. I mean, like I said in the first episode, I believe in the connection of all of us being as one, and connected with the universe as well. So it's like, what you project out to the universe is going to give back to you. A lot of people need to understand too is just how sensitive the universe really is, because we're all sensitive individuals as well. And there was a time when even I talked with a lot of guys and they got mad with me because I told them, shit, we're just as sensitive as females. If you think about the description of a man, we got to pretty much, with a rock, with a shield, the protector, the provider, this and that, blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, it's like we always have to sit there and pretty much hold in our emotions, because if we express them, then it's like a sign of weakness and shit like that. And to me, it's just like, we're all here. I don't give a fuck what gender you are, no matter what. Your words need to be heard. Your feelings need to be respected and understood. Everybody should have an open mind and an open heart to be able to receive and be willing to give to others. Just because honestly, the main thing that everyone needs, no matter what, is support. And not the support where I'm going to help you out, but at the same time, there's a little ulterior motive behind it, because I want to see you get up so I can feed off of that. It's supposed to be we all rise together. I mean, even if you have a small group, a big group, whatever, everybody is supposed to be pretty much building that castle as one, building your temple as one. Everybody should be connected as one. Naturally, we all have our own personalities, but there's still a form of kinetic energy that's within each other that's going to help you all be as one to grow. So definitely is just like I said, whatever you start thinking on, whatever you project out, unfortunately, is going to come back to you. There's fortunate and unfortunate. So the best thing for anybody to really do, no matter how hard things get in life, and regardless of whether it sounds corny or not, but just stay positive. There's always a little sign, a little glimpse of something positive that's going on around you for you to be able to just not focus on everything negative that's going on around you. And like I said, yes, it's hard as hell. There's been, a lot of people go through a lot of situations, from being homeless or growing up in abusive homes, or in a relationship that's being, they're being abused, whether it's physically, psychologically, spiritually. Some people get to the point where they even start contemplating suicide, or there's just a lot of things that it's easily able, in a negative sense, that everybody's able to feed off of. Just like from the time you're a child and you're being disciplined, in the midst of you expressing yourself as you being your own individual, you're being disciplined to, I guess, show maturity within the levels of time past that's in your growth. And it makes you become less expressive in who you are. So naturally you begin losing who you are as you grow into this world, because in this world it's like, we won't accept you for anything else but what we want you to be, how we want you to be. And I understand the maturity of things, but at the same time, the forms of creativity is expressed through one individual's personality. So, it shouldn't be for when a person gets older, or, certain things start erupting, or it's just, to me, it just shouldn't take so fucking long for people to be able to express who they truly are, and not even get seen for it, but just have acknowledgement and who is it that they are. And if somebody's able to home in on that thing to be able to help them grow, just to see, not even see really, is just more so show appreciation for every form of art that is, because no matter what, everything in this world, to me, is a form of art. Whether you're a contractor, you could be a architectural design, a carpenter, a plumber, you could be, as I am, a truck driver, a musician, artist, etc. Like, everything that everyone does, even in work, is a form of art. Now, if you get your mindset out of it just being a repetition of something that you're constantly doing, and project your energy out there as far as being able to show some forms of creativity in what it is that you do, regardless of the work that still signifies the individual that you are, it wouldn't be so hard on you. It definitely wouldn't be so hard on you. And I've learned that throughout many jobs that I had. I mean, one job I had, as far as I was doing security for about roughly 13 to maybe 15 years. And at first, I'm the type of person, once I'm working, I'm working. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going and just work. But something dawned on me one day when it was just like, I'm pretty much in the simulation doing the same shit as the simulated individuals is doing, and that's not me. So then I started just switching up a little things. I would sit there, start wearing my little bracelets or whatever. Everybody thought I was gothic. I explained to them I'm not gothic, it's just my style. Even my necklaces, like my prayer beads and stuff like that. No, I'm not in no gangs. My best friend, he bought me a prayer beaded chain that has Guan Yu as a piece on it. And I appreciate it greatly. I wear it every damn day. Thank you, my brother, P.D. Sama, a.k.a. Mr. Tingles. But, yeah, I just started doing my own thing. Like, even when I'm standing on posts or whatever, I would just have a little piece of paper with me and just start sketching. So, for a lot of people that I was dealing with within that time, I was working at the HRA office. So pretty much that's for anybody who goes to apply for food stamps, public assistance, etc. And the places that I was in was very hostile environments. You know, there was pretty much fights every day. Somebody would get their nose broken, jaw broken, eye swelled up, stabbed, shot, whatever. But people who have respect for me, you know, I'm not really like sitting there saying, well, fuck everybody else. No. It's just that when they came to me, you know, I knew how to be able to shift my energy to make them feel calm or make them feel at ease in a lot of situations, or what they were feeling at the time, whatever they was going through, or even if they were just a pompous assholes who believe that everything in the world belongs to them and they could just say and do whatever they want. You know, is a way that I checked them and also still projected out my energy to them to let them know, like, look, one, you need to calm the fuck down. Two, this is a place where you're handling business. Like, you're not going to come here and just act ignorant. So once you learn to calm that shit down, then I'll be able to calm myself down and we could both be on even planes, even though I would just say that to them just to make it seem like they were getting to me, but honestly, I was just calm as hell. My only rule was, in any situation, if you see me sketching, come to me with respect. I don't, naturally I'm at work, so I shouldn't be sketching anyway, but, you know, that was just a thing that I had for the clients that came in there, where they were like, all right, he's here, he's up here, he's sketching, let's leave him alone. But if we really need something, or if we need help, we already know that we can rely on him to get the help and everything that we need. So let us approach him in a respectful manner and, you know, get the help that's needed. So it's all in the energy that you give, all in the energy that you project out. You know, so I mean, I had a lot of moments where I just flopped, like completely. Things was overwhelming. Things was just like so damn hard on me. And I just fed into the negative. And it just stayed there for a while, where I seen literally like my skin tone just start changing, and it just became pale and not lifelike. So, you know, I was just like, that's not me. I'm not a person who gloats around or just walks around just upset and depressed and all of that. I'm a big ass goofball, you know. I don't mind running around and doing cartwheels. If I could do a backflip, damn it, I'll do it too. You know, I just love seeing the people around me have smiles on their faces as much as I want them to put a smile on mine. You know, earlier today, I was stuck in traffic and there was this one old dude in a Jeep, had the doors removed, headphones on, he's in his own world. And I was in my own world, blasting my music, you know, just like I wish this damn traffic would clear up. And I'm hearing the engine rev up, and I'm like, who the hell is revving up the engine? And sure enough, it was an old dude looking at me, revving up the engine, acting like he was just trying to rush through traffic. But the way his gesture was, it was just funny as hell. So we had a good laugh for a couple of minutes. And afterwards, I was just like, you know what? In that moment, before me and him interacted, I was pissed off. So my energy started going into that negative area. And then the traffic grew heavier. But as soon as he did that, it like broke that negative chain, and I just became happy afterwards. It made me laugh, honestly, for about a good 10, 15 minutes. And within that time, all of the traffic cleared up. And the only thing I said was, you know what, universe, you're all right. I asked you to show me how great my day is, or how great my day can be, actually. And you're showing it to me. So I apologize for getting upset. Let's keep rocking. And for the rest of the day, my day was good. So that's pretty much, you know, one of the main things that everybody, I don't give a fuck who it is, just needs to connect with, is the fact that the projection of energy, the things that you think about, can really actually come true. Which is another reason why I started really getting into manifestations and affirmations, because it's just like, you know, everything in this world you're possible and capable of doing, but you limit yourself because of all of the doubt and can't do's that you received growing up. So once you break through that, You start off doing affirmations. Just literally write down at least 3 things that you want out of life. You do like one, you could do 1 or 2 short terms and 1 long term. Give yourself a time limit on it. Do a 2 year and a 5 year time limit. Work towards the 2 years, just so you can start practicing within yourself on how to work with your energy, because there's a lot of shit that you got to go through within yourself to bring yourself up. You know, whether even if you're the happiest person in the world, and you could show to everybody that you're always happy, but at the end of the day, a lot of shit that you dealt with, you'll go home, want to kick off your shoes, have a drink, shit, maybe even play some damn Call of Duty or something, and just picture everybody that got on your nerves for the day and just blow their fucking brains out. I know I do it, but like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm not always the happiest person in the world. I'm just straightforward and honest about everything. But definitely affirmations is definitely something where you start building belief in yourself, belief in everything capable that you can do. Is giving yourself goals. No difference than people who use vision boards. And I actually want to try the vision boards out just to see how it goes. Because, I'm like, if I'm doing the manifestations and affirmations and all, well, definitely the affirmations, why not do the vision board as well? The more the better. So, just start off small. Work your way up. Work your way through it. But understand still that it is just definitely a cycle of you having to work and deal with yourself. And any forms of doubts or disbelief, still pick yourself the fuck up. One thing about codependency and all, you rely on other people to help build you up. And I'm not going to say there's something wrong with that, and there's nothing wrong with that, but then again, I am, only for the reason it's just like, we should all be able to have nothing but 100% belief in our capabilities. We should always have nothing but 100% belief in ourselves and everything that we're doing, confidence and all. That should be there within ourselves, and nobody should be able to break that. Now, the problem with, the good thing about codependency is the fact that you're having an open heart and open mind to being able to welcome someone in. You're actually opening up your vulnerability to someone to come in and assist you as well as you assist them, letting them know if they feel like, they're in this world alone or they can't really rely on anybody. You're letting them know, like, look, I'm relying on you to be here for me. I need you to be here for me. I need you. That's a good thing. Depends on the type of individual that you are being codependent with. Naturally, unfortunately, it's just in this world, everything is an up and down. So just choose wisely with that. But as long as you feel, and it's hard to be able to feel an individual's energy, but naturally, like I said, what you project out is the ones that you will receive. And there's times that the universe will test you as well, just to see if you're willing and actually straightforward as far as moving forth in life. You'll be tested with energies that you've experienced in your past and all, just to see if you're really stern within yourself about moving forth, or can you easily be manipulated into going back into who you were. We all grow through that. There's like the saying, as far as going 10 steps forward, or 1 step forward and 10 steps back, that pretty much what it falls into. But if you're aware of exactly what it is that you're doing, and in the moments of you doing it, it's like, why the fuck am I doing this? Then just stop. Yes, I get you don't want to be hurt. You may not want to be left out there alone. You don't want to hurt nobody's feelings and all, but at the end of the day, it's about what you want and how you feel. So unfortunately, if you gotta get to a point where you just say fuck it and then just go on about your business, well, then fucking do it. Go through the moments of playing whatever music or doing whatever it is that you do to make you feel better in that situation. Even if you gotta go through a moment of being sad because they're not going to be in your life anymore, it's okay. Because something better is going to come. And you have to make way for that. So you got to clean up all of the shit from the past, still once again, and be able to move forward with it. So, energy, energy, energy. Magnetic pulls, magnetic pushes. You know, it's just one part of the pedestal of one individual self to be able to help themselves grow. And it's crazy. You know, I'm still looking into other things, and in time I'm going to touch on it. Definitely I will. But like I said, each and every day I'm going to ramble about something. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. This is me rambling. But if I relate to anybody that's experiencing something, and maybe I'm giving you some insight, you know, if you're asking how to do certain things, honestly, you can even reach out to me. I'm on Instagram. My name is Wolfrey1. You can message me at any time. Even if you want to give me a topic to talk about, send me a message. Other than that, I'm working on a couple of other things, so bear with me. But like I said, for right now, today's episode is only focusing on nothing but projecting, protecting, and monitoring your energy. And also, in dealing with manifestations, be very specific on exactly what it is that you want. Don't just say, oh, well, I want this, and that's just that. No, get into the deepest details as much as possible, because you'll get it, but you don't know how you're going to get it. You don't want a whole bag of shit coming with what you are going to receive. So definitely be real specific on that. Definitely be careful with that, because like I said, as much as we're connected with the universe and we are of the universe and all, as sensitive as we are, so is the universe. So definitely be careful in that. Monitor what you're doing, what you're saying, and project your energy out there like you should for you to be able to get up in the ways that you need to. So, this has been another episode of Hocusology. I am your host, Wolfrey, aka Nightwolf. And like I said, if you want me to talk about anything, message me on Instagram at Wolfree, WOLFREE, and the number 1 right behind it. Alright? Have a good one.